morning, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Ife West. If this is your first time on the channel, you're highly welcome. This is a place where we'll separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I am going to be talking about a very important topic, and this is the issue of what I call psyop spirituality. What this term stands for is simply psychological operations. So, in military terms, they call it psyops short from the acronym. This is a term that was created by the American military. It is a system whereby instead of fighting a physical war against a people or against an enemy, you kind of launch a psychological operation. This is sort of an invincible war. Physically, you are not shooting them with bullets, but you are attacking their minds, you are attacking their being, attacking everything about them with the hope of destroying them from within, a kind of invisible enemy. Now, I have noticed that in today's spiritual practice, especially with respect to the kind of spiritualities that we see coming from the Western world, many of these spiritual practices or religion are a sort of psychological operations with the aim of destroying people, indigenous people around the world. And I have been observing this attack or this kind of psyop operation against African spirituality a lot. Today, I am going to explain what this means and the patterns, the characteristics of it, so that when you see it, you will know exactly what is going on. Because this has been going on for so long now, and nobody is talking about it. This is one of the problems I see with current today's spirituality. You will see people claiming to be spiritual masters, mistresses, godmothers, godfathers, pastors, or I don't understand, so many names that are there, gurus, but they are not in touch with reality, or they are just there to be purposely misleading people from the truth. And this is so wrong, and what is happening is so obvious. I mean, you cannot call yourself a spiritual master, but you will see what is going on, but you are acting like it does not exist, or you're totally ignoring it. It's either two facts. Either you cannot see what is going on, or you are deliberately there to hide these major facts. You are part of the problem, or you are part of the reason why this is happening. So today I want to talk about this style of spirituality. Recently, I have noticed, especially on social media, so many spiritual groups are there. In fact, there are thousands of them now. But in the area of African spirituality, we keep seeing different brands, people coming out. What are these people really doing? How are they? Who are behind these Facebook groups that are propounding African spirituality? Now it is being propaganded in a bad light. Either it is something termed as demonic evil, or something that is an avenue for people to launch violence attack, to gather for a kind of bloody and violent revolution. Who is pushing us towards this direction? Let's find out. First of all, let's look at the definition of psyops. According to the American Army definition of psyops, this is a planned psychological activity using methods of communication and other means directed to approve audience in order to influence perceptions, attitudes, and behaviors affecting the achievement of political and military objectives. Okay, this is a planned psychological activity. So what they do is that they plan this kind of thing, then they start spreading propaganda, either to send misinformation or disinformation to the public, so that the public can think in a different kind of way, or can go a different kind of direction. This is the aim of the essence of manipulating public opinion for their own aims, their own objectives. Okay, so this is something that you're going to find since the beginning of the inception of the Western world. They try to change things, to whitewash history, to name everything, especially during the era of colonization. One of their psychological operations they used against Africans is to rename us, to say that they discovered us, they discovered this, they discovered Africa, discovered things that are already in existence. You cannot discover something that is already existing, especially when that thing has been existing before you. You can't discover a people or a town or a river that have been in existence for millions of years. The discovery is just for you. It's already there. It is you that the river discovered, and you renaming it is to get claim or ownership over that thing. So renaming something is a psychological operation to show that you are having authority or that thing belongs to you. When you name something, when you give something a name, indirectly it kind of means that it's your property. So this act of renaming things they did to us is kind of trying to say that they own us in a way. So that is a psychological operation. Then the lack of teaching, or the deliberate act of making sure that they don't teach history in Africa, especially authentic African history, is a very serious form of psychological operation. What this will do, that it will make the people to have no knowledge of who they are, to become morons or brainwashed. When people don't know who they are, you can manipulate them. They say if you don't know who you are, anybody can tell you who you are. This is exactly the problem of Africa today, because many Africans don't know history, that they are much more older than the Caucasian race, and they invented everything, time, dates, basic things of life. We invented everything before these Caucasian people came out of their caves. So what they did is that they deployed a very massive, powerful psychological operations against Africans. Now many Africans are worshipping the white man in the form of Jesus Christ, because they don't know who they are. They don't know that they are older than Jesus. They are older than the story of Jesus. So this is part of their psyops. In African spirituality, we have been exposing things like this now, and what they normally use for this are the original mass media forms of radio, television, newspapers. These were the original means they always use in those days. They will be writing things, writing books. They have so many books on world history, books, or all these books are lies, and they force these books into all the schools in Africa. We learn all this nonsense. The Bible is a massive form of psychological operation that they did to destroy the spirituality of the world. What you will find now, what is bothering me now, is that when you go online, you're going to see a lot of so-called Western occultists. These are people that claim to be very, very knowledgeable, professors and emeritus, all the big names of academic, all the big names, grandmaster, great grandmaster, dark lord, different kind of nonsense. They claim to know so much, gurus, but they are not saying the truth about life. They are not saying the truth about the origin of African people. They are not saying things that will liberate people. It's like they are teaching a kind of fake spirituality, promoting a false spirituality to tie down the consciousness of people. We see this a lot in Christianity. We know that that is one. We see this a lot in Islam, and in many mainstream religions we see this. But when it comes to African spirituality, what we have noticed now is that this psyop operation now have not moved from TV. It's still on TV. The news, Al Jazeera, CNN, NBC, all those are lying. They are lying channels. If you watch those TV stations, really Western stations, you are going to be very, very dull and misinformed. So we know they do this on TV. They do this with their movies to show superiority all the time. What is happening now is that they have moved this psyop operations into social media, and it is not serious in social media because they know that people use social media a lot. So now the real psyops battleground now is on the internet, and you're going to find this in Facebook a lot. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, they are all there. So you're going to see a lot of spiritualists now having videos on YouTube pushing different forms of spirituality. Then instead of saying the truth, they are distorting it. When it comes to the area of African spirituality, you see these psyop people now. They will claim to be that they are interested in African spirituality. You see a lot of white people. The aim of them being interested is not actually to learn African spirituality. It is to steal the secrets and manipulate it and use it against us. This is what I have come to realize about many Western occultists. Since I started this my YouTube channel, I have seen a lot of them have added themselves to my channel. A lot of white people are here, but very few of them, not more than 2 genuine white people I have seen on my channel. All the rest, they are kind of working for this psychological operation. These are people that when you see them the first time, you think that they are masters, they really know what they are talking about. But I have known these people for years. I have been watching them for years, and they have still been ignoring the white elephant in the room. They make sure that they don't say anything good about Africa. They try to talk about spirituality like Africa does not exist. Like we African people, it does not matter. Like we are not part of this world, people. So instead of these people talking about things that will uplift people, they are connecting people to these bastard deities from these their green walls. These are spirits that you cannot trace to any group of living people on this planet. This is another form of psyops in our spirituality, to cut people off from their roots, to cut people from their organic connection to the heads. So what these evil spiritualists are doing, they are running a psychological operation, and many of them, especially these Western occultists, many of them are being backed and financed by the people that started these psyops. Because I have been tracing the origin, the same people that created this term, they are the ones that are running this psyops operation. So we have many of them now. On Facebook, you will see them. Their aim is to lie about history. They keep pushing these lies, the lies that they have been pushing since the inception, since the time of Adam Smith and the other one that say theory of evolution. They keep pushing the same lie. Then they keep promoting the religion of Christianity. You will see somebody that have claimed to be wear red, but they are still talking about spirituality that does not connect anybody to any organic place in this life. We see this in Judaism. This is their so-called Kabbalah that they say is the most powerful stuff. They never tell you the origin of this Kabbalah, that is a copied from ancient Egypt. They never tell you all this. They keep bringing things to back up their Christian religion. What these people are now doing is that they create groups on Facebook. These are supposed to be like Black consciousness group. You will see so many of these so-called Black consciousness group now. They have been created to infiltrate Black people. Then they start posting, mixing lies and truth. Then when they come up first, you think that they are authentic Black groups. Then we had a lot of people. Before you know, they'll be pushing in lies, things that are not true, distorting history, distorting African spirituality. When you look at this group, you say, what are these people doing here? They are not saying the real thing. They are mixing it up. When you try to talk to them, they will ignore you. And they claim that they are trying to bring people out of ignorance. But they are putting people, misdirecting people, and pushing people into deeper ignorance and confusion. So we see a lot of these groups now. That is why I need to warn you about this group, that we have this psychological operation that is ongoing now, especially on Facebook. And it is being propagated by people, by agents that are working for this Western government. These are agents of colonization, of neocolonialism. Agents that don't want people to use or don't want to learn authentic African history online. So they are poisoning it with this their psychological operation. What they aim to do is that to infiltrate African spirituality, steal our secrets, manipulate us, then destroy it, then use it against us, and poison it. So what these people aim to do is to create disunity. They have always been creating disunity. Anytime Black people organize that we want to move forward, you will see some agents, they call them agent provocateurs. They will come in, some will come in as leaders, claiming that they are helping us to grow. Everybody should rally around them, but we don't know that they are working for the CIA or the DEA. We see this with Malcolm X. We see this with Martin Luther King. So we see a lot of these people coming out, dressing up, playing dress up, that they are leaders of our community, but they are working against the progress and upliftment of the minds of people. So this is something you need to know, okay? Many of them are selling fake spirituality. They will just claiming that something that is not real. They are pushing us to believe in superstitious belief rather than science. This is very wrong thing. When you see any African practitioner that is trying to push you into superstitious belief, you should be very, very careful. We should be pushing towards science. This is why I base my own spiritual practice based on science, common sense, practical spirituality. As practitioners, we must know history. Part of the reason I make sure that I teach authentic African history, you must know it. If you don't know it, these people can easily manipulate you. So for those people thinking they can practice African spirituality without reading, without knowing who they are, these people will be coming after you. Okay? They will be coming after you, and you are at a major disadvantage because they are there to make sure that you don't grow. The aim of psychological operations in spirituality is to make sure that there is a permanent underclass in this world. They want to make you a permanent underclass. They want to make you permanently and completely ignorant. They want to make you their slave. Okay, because if you are conscious and you know what is going on, they cannot control you. So we see that they have recently recruited a lot of Western occultists. You see them on YouTube, you see them on Facebook. They are the ones that are pushing these lies to our people. So in order for them to deceive our people, they need to come into our groups. You will have a group on Facebook. Before you know, somebody will come in, it will start posting things that are not true. You should be very careful of this if you are having a group on Facebook. That's why you need to be reading and studying. Before you know, somebody start posting things that are lies, distorting things, trying to poison your group. They do that a lot to me on YouTube. So when I see this kind of comments coming in, I always delete them. I don't waste time. I just delete your comments. I don't let it rest on my page. So they come in this way. Then you will see some will come to a black group. They will be promoting violence. How to kill people, how to kill white people, how to do evil. They'll be talking about it openly on social media, giving the impression that this is a violent group, that African spirituality is the aim of it is to destroy white people, is to kill people, is to cause problem on the world. When you see somebody promoting violence on your page, you have to be very, very careful of such a person. There are some YouTube groups and Facebook groups you go into, even as they have laws. I don't know how they allow these people to be on Facebook. The group is all about violence, making people angry. I call it the did this to me mentality. The white man did this to me. They keep posting angry things and encouraging you to advocate violence. It's like they are looking for people that we want to get so angry that we say, okay, I have a gun, you can take it, then go and kill some people. They are trying to instigate violence inside these groups. When you see this kind of groups, this is a psyop operation run by secret intelligence in America. Okay, so this is we have many of them on Facebook. You have to be very, very careful. These are psychological operations. Okay, then for the spiritualists, you will see them on YouTube as usual, on Facebook too, claiming to be championing the cause of African spirituality. These people will claim that they are doing selfless work. They are not being funded. They don't take money from YouTube. They don't commercialize or they don't monetize their channel. Why they don't monetize their channel, but you see them every day, somebody is giving them money from behind to say the trash they are saying. So when you see these kind of people, don't take them for granted. Just look at them very carefully. If you know your history, you have a good background, African history, these people cannot fool you. But what they are targeting are people that their mind is still shaking, people that are new. Those are the people that will fall victims. So you need to know that there's a lot of people there. And right now they are massively infiltrating into African spirituality. Recently, there is a stupid moron that is calling himself Prince of Darkness. I don't know where it's come from. One ugly, useless man. Go and tag my channel to his video. Right now, I have reported him. I don't know, you call yourself Prince of Darkness. Why are you tagging my channel to your video? This is somebody I've never met in my life. But you want to kind of give people impression that we are together or we are affiliated. This is very wrong. They do this a lot. So I get a lot of attack from this kind of psychological people. Many of them have come to my YouTube, be writing violent things. I delete those violent comments, talking racist things. If you want to talk your racist thing, talk it in your room, okay? Don't come and be talking it online on my channel, okay? I don't encourage that kind of thing. YouTube have their own law, okay? And these psychological operation people, they know what they are doing. They will try to paint you in a kind of of light, then they will come after you. This is the way they do. If they see they can manipulate you, they will want to give you a bad name. They say you give a dog a bad name before you hang it. So want to give you a bad name to pitch you as an extremist, as a violent person, and then they will say that this person is promoting violence and hate speech online. So they are always encouraging these kind of things to take you out if they see that they cannot manipulate you. So you have to be careful on your YouTube, on your Facebook, because I've seen this happen a lot, and they do it to everybody that they cannot buy. This is part of their psychological operation. Okay, what they do is that they try to drag you down, attack you, get you angry, and then they try to see reason for them to block your channel. Okay, so this person just came, I don't know him. I woke up one day, I saw that he has tagged himself tagged my channel to his video. We don't do that in YouTube. It's against the law. It's like pushing. You're trying to push my viewers, or you're trying to tell people that you are part of me, or we are not the same thing. Okay, if you are a real prince of darkness, why are you tagging somebody's channel? Is it your own channel? Go and tell your darkness father to give you your own channel and your followers, for crying out loud. So we see this kind of things online. These people, they are working for whoever is paying them. It's so sad that many of our people will do anything for money. It is part of the psychological operation that is happening right now online. So you have to be very, very careful. Okay, you have to be very, very careful, because now there's a massive infiltration of our spiritual groups. People are coming in pretending to be masters, that they want to help, that they're offering solutions. You're going to see somebody that will bring a list that is a spiritual master. You have a solution for everything. Then any little thing, you ask people to bring money. That person, what that shows is that you are kind of desperate. A real spiritualist does not work for everybody. Okay, you select clients, you do things based on the prompting of the spirit. You don't just put a list of like you kill like 100 things. Then somebody will just come. I want to do this against some. You don't even ask question of who is wrong or right. Bring money. Somebody want to kill somebody, bring money. Somebody want to take somebody's wife, bring money. Somebody want to do something. So that person is a fake person. Okay, what you are pushing is that you have no conscience. You have no conscience. You are like how would I say, prostitute, or somebody with no moral compass. And as such, you can stand for anything. You are just a fraud. This is what tells me when I see the kind of things you do. And you give the impression you don't ask questions, you just take money and do anything for anybody. These are the kind of people that are there working for these psychological operations. And some of them are just plain scam. They're just open, it's just a job for them. So, okay, people are cashing out. I will claim to be a spiritualist and offer services, and I will just take money from people, just like that. So these are things that are happening, and I have identified all of them under psychological operations, because the mind, according to Steve Beck, the mind of the oppressors is the most potent weapon against them. So all these things are targeted at you to take your mind from the things that matter, to put you in the wrong place, the same way they put us in Christianity from birth, like they grow us as a plant, mold us in their caricature image, so that we will be suffering in self-hatred, we hate ourselves, we love them, we will always become second place to them. So this is the mentality they are pushing in African spirituality, spoiling it, distorting it, mixing lies and truth, claiming African spirituality have no scientific basis, that Siberian people came before us. Very so many nonsense that these people are pushing, then bringing religion into African spirituality, mixing it up with religion. This is very, very wrong. I see a lot of spiritualists, especially on Facebook. Recently, I just deleted a whole batch of them. These are people that I've known for years. They are still doing the same thing. You claim to be a spiritual master. You are doing totally nothing to move humanity forward. Nothing. Since I know you for more than 5 years, I've not seen any even positive post about life. You are just there pretending to be some sort of lord over what? A lord of scorpions. Nothing you are doing to move humanity forward. you are still there blocking people's spiritual progression, blocking people spiritual evolution. You are just a winch, a tool. So I look at me and these people, they can no longer be friends. There's nothing you can do that I cannot do. I don't see which power you have that I cannot have. So I just delete all these people off. They are working for the same psychological operation people. You people have been exposed, and I know that I'm going to use this video to expose more of you. So when you see all these spiritualists that are claiming to be Lord of this and that, child of Lucifer, there's one woman that is always claiming she's a child of Lucifer on YouTube. This is a woman that is a complete useless person. And you have been practicing spirituality for more than 10 years now. You have nothing to show for it. Even your YouTube channel is running. Since you have been on YouTube, you have not have more than 2,000 subscribers. Is Lucifer not telling you how to get subscribers? Because you brag a lot, claiming to be what you are not. You cannot ask people for help. Now your YouTube channel is running, and I know that you have not made any money on YouTube, but you cannot tell people this because since you claim to be a child of Lucifer all the time, everybody is waiting for Lucifer to help you. But Lucifer is not helping you because your mouth is too big and you are lying all the time. So what will happen is that very soon you will go on the streets because it's obvious that YouTube is not favoring you, and I think you need a new job specification. Okay, so all these lies people tell like this on Facebook and YouTube, it is so sad. Okay, you cannot come on Facebook calling yourself Prince of Darkness. You that don't have anything, you are even wearing a monkey coat, very cheap or cricket coat. You say you be Prince of. Does a Prince of Darkness wear that kind of coat? Talking from behind your door, inside your house. Probably there's nothing inside your house, and you are like a drug addict. The next thing we hear that Prince of Darkness have been arrested for one dirty thing. Can you for one felony? What kind of why do people do not have sense? Prince of Darkness will be tagging somebody's else channel to his own channel in order to get views. Can you not bring your own, just manifest your own views like that so that we know you are a real Prince of Darkness? Are you not ashamed? Oh God, for your age, you're probably still living with your mother in your mother's basement, but you are a Prince of Darkness. Stupid man, oh, is there? What? Just go and look his face. You see one dirty thing there. Maybe just came out of jail, and they have now recruited him to come into African spirituality. Very corny guy. This is very, very painful. We see a lot of these people on YouTube, robbing high brand, coming out and start talking trash from their dirty mouth. They have nothing to offer humanity. These are people that they will pay money to come into African spirituality, come and infiltrate us. So if you know that you have a group, you have to be very, very strict. When you see people coming to talk about things that are not true, or trying to promote violence, trying to misdirect people, just don't hesitate to kick them out of your group. Tell them to go and form their own group. Don't come and start your bullshit in my page. I don't tolerate that. I have deleted a lot of comments. I delete comments every day. You come with your Christian BS, you are going. You come with this your violence BS, you are going. Your hate speech BS, you are going. If you want to hate on white people, go and write it on your wall on yourself. Write it there, I hate white people. Don't come and write it under my video. Okay? Do not try that nonsense under my video. I will delete your comment. I will block you. Okay? This is getting too much. Learn how to grow. Anybody can put you in a hole. It is your choice if you choose to remain in that hole. Okay? This psyops is a real thing. It is happening right now. And the battlefield for this psyops now is now on social media. Okay? So you need to know these things. That's why you need to know history. That is why I make sure that everybody that come to my class, I must teach you authentic African history. So that when you see somebody that is spreading lies, you will be able to decipher the lies and the truth. If you don't know your history, you'll be running up and down. These people will just be using you as bait, just be manipulating you up and down. Both the ones in Africa, the ones in the Western world. We have a lot of Israelis, Mossad, trying to infiltrate African spirituality, pushing their gay agenda to make sure that we become gay by all means. I don't know what they just want to destroy us in every way, shape, or form. So many things are happening. I've seen people coming to videos claiming that some part of African spirituality and part of my own baby are invented by gay people. You just be shocked with the kind of BS you see on the internet. These are people that are part of the psychological operations. We see soldiers coming in to African spirituality, claiming that they are interested. They just have an awakening. These are people working for the department, coming in. They want to learn. So right now, I'm going to be very, very strict with these people because I've seen a lot of this BS, and you have to be strict with them. Do not tolerate any of this kind of behavior on your page. And when you see this kind of people coming close to you, expose them for what they are. Don't tolerate it because they are there and they are under the payroll of the people that have made sure that they will never teach history in our school in Africa. The same people that did this thing to us is the same people that are running these psychological operations. Now they are recruiting spiritualists to push these psyops against our African spirituality so that we remain dull and dormant and become their permanent underclass. But it will not work because the world is changing now. If you look into the Middle East, everybody is trying to make peace with their neighbors now. They have now discovered that it's only one person that is causing problem everywhere. For everybody, divide and conquer. Where people are fighting, the same way two brothers are fighting, it is the stranger that benefits. Everybody is now making peace in the Middle East. Iran and Saudi Arabia, Syria, everybody is coming together to make peace. Where there is peace, there will be no need to buy somebody's bullets. And then that person will fade away. Everybody is trying to arrange their own currency now, to use their own currency to trade. When they are using it, there will be no need to use somebody else's currency, and that person will not have power to sanction anybody. So the world is changing. Whether they like it or not, we must move forward. Ogoro must jump. Una time don't pass. So with this being said, all those fake profiles that they have many fake profiles on Facebook. They will just come to you. Sometimes they will use African picture, African name, add you as friend, or be spying you from morning till night. Block all those people. Anybody that is not your friend, please don't be accepting friends requests unnecessarily. Many of them are spies. Remove them from your friends list. Even me, I'm reading my friends list every day and day and day. There are so many of them that are trying to add me as friends on Facebook to spy things from me. They are there. These people, they are working for these psyops. Reduce your friends list, okay? Anybody you don't know anything much about, you see them hanging pictures, one or two pictures. They just opened Facebook yesterday. Tomorrow they want to be your friend. You have to be careful of these people, these faceless people that are always posting things, posting violent things, posting misleading information, using African names. You have to be very, very careful of them. Just unfriend them. These people, they are working for the people that is making us to be suffering in this planet. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Social media now is their new war front, and they are in control of this war front. So we too, we need to stand our ground. We need to keep spreading the truth about our history, our spirituality, safeguard it from people polluting us, and any of these new people that come that want to claim that they are a savior of the black race. We need to be very, very careful of them. Anybody that is claiming to be our savior, we need to be very, very careful. The only way we can do this is to know African spirituality, to know our history. We should not be lazy about this. We should not be diplomatic about it. Okay? And we should not be tolerating all these people. Enough is enough. Okay? So this is my take on this topic of psyop spirituality. I hope that I have been able to pass this clear message. Please share this video. There's a lot of Western occultists out there. All of them are working. I've seen them work. They will be making matter. I don't monetize my channel. Why will you monetize? They are paying you directly now. They are paying you. You are getting budgets. We know you people. We know you. Many of you are on my channel spying me every day. I will not allow this spy anymore. And I will delete you. If I can find you, I will be deleting you and blocking you as much as possible. Una time don't pass, okay? Make una go find another word or make una leave this planet for us. We not get basket for rotten mango, okay? So this is what I have for you today. Questions or comments are welcome once again. Please like and share this video. Share it as much as possible Those that are supporting me, I thank you very much. And those ones that we still like to read my book on African spirituality, this is authentic book with a lot of facts and evidence to show you the validity of what I talk on this channel, so that you know that I have a message. My book is here. E-copy, very easy to read, very powerful book. Everybody must read it. I will promote my thing. Ogoro must jump. If you want to do your spell work, love spell, breakup, SEs, pacts, I am here. I don't work for stupid people. I don't work for underage people. There is one stupid boy that come, he will cry that his girl, he want to have his girlfriend. You are 22 years. You want to do spell for 18 years old girl. I shouted at this boy. You don't even have a house. You are still in your mama's house. Your parents is still paying your school fees. You are talking to do love spell. Are you mad? You don't have right to talk about those nonsense. You cannot take care of a woman. So if the woman knock you, she's doing the right thing because you cannot take care of her. Okay? So I don't work for this kind of cases. If you are less than 21 years, don't contact me. If you are less than 21 years, don't contact me for any sort of spell work. Go and think of how to make money and think of how to do real life things. Okay? I discriminate. I don't just take jobs. I reject people a lot. Okay, I have a conscience, I have a moral compass. I reject jobs, okay? So not just feel say you can just burst into my group, then start talking to me like say I be your papa houseboy. The way you burst into the group looking for a solution, we also burst you hard very, very fast. Okay, we need to operate like that here. You see my channel every day. You will not come to me. Then one day somebody will just slide in with emergency. Then expect me to leave all what I do to run follow you. You that I don't know. Who know you before? Nigeria people, you are fond of doing this nonsense. And I always block you people. Then you say I'm a wicked person. Come, I not be mumu, okay? I not be mugu. We need to do that nonsense. If they see me every day, you not fit support me, then they come with problem. It not go work. You go die without your problem. Okay? Not try that nonsense with me. Make sure that they respect on yourself. Not try. I not be pastor. I not be one holy person. I be practical person. I be common sense person. So if you not send me, then you can't one day they can't carry problem give me, I will still treat you the same way. Okay, this now for serious people. And then they run charity clinic here. We they run something we go advance and promote African spirituality. If you feel say you don't want to contribute, we need a first person. Another man picking go run our race. So now feel say you can your come here, log into my group and start talking to me anyhow like say I be your street side native doctor. I go insult you. And you're not going to believe the kind of word I go tell you. The way I go to talk to you, shame. Not going to let you say you won't look my channel again. I go disgrace you. You'll go far. So please, the way you take comment, conduct yourself well. The way you conduct yourself well, I go arrange myself with you. We go meet for the crossroads. Now so that they do them. In only one hand, they wash yourself. Now two hands, they wash each other, okay? So you behave well, I behave well. Life go forward. So this is what I have for you today. My website is here, River of Knowledge. We have lots of videos here on this channel, authentic videos. You're going to learn a lot of things on this channel. This channel is the best channel on African spirituality in the whole West Africa. So stay here, help me, support me, share the word, make we move forward. So with that being said, I thank you very much for your support and the rest, and I will see you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.